Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your boy Retro Bliss, and you're on Retro Bliss Gaming, and we are going to have some fun today. We're going to play some Killer Bees on the Odyssey 2. That's right. We're probably I'm not sure yet. We may be doing our podcast on Tuesday on the Odyssey 2. We're leaning that way. Not 100% sure. I do know that we have some upcoming guests lined up for the Retro Bliss Rewind podcast. I'll let you know what that is here in a minute. But anyway, we're going to have some fun today playing Killer Bees for the Odyssey 2. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We invite you to subscribe, turn on your notifications, all that fun YouTube stuff. It definitely helps out the channel a bunch. We do a lot of retro gaming on the channel, live streams, video game reviews. As I mentioned, we have a podcast on the channel. It's called the Retro Bliss Rewind Podcast. It's on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. We are talking about I actually was in contact with Daryl Spice Jr. yesterday. Daryl Spice Jr. wrote Draconian, Space Rocks, Frenzy, and some other games for the Atari 2600. And I've been wanting to get a hold of him for a while to be on the podcast, and he said that he would come on. We don't have a date lined up for him yet, but he has said in an email that he would come on. I would love to have him on. We don't have a date lined up, but we do have him saying that he'll come on to talk about his games. I'd love to find out what the future holds for Spiceware, because some of his games have been taken out of the Atari 8 store, but some of them have been left in there. So we'll talk about all that when he comes in. Also, I talked with a gentleman by the name of Brian Mathern, who actually was in the chat in our last podcast. He has written a number of books on Atari 2600 homebrews, and he is also putting together an exhaustive list of Atari 2600 homebrews, which we will share when he comes on the podcast. He has committed to be on the podcast. This list has hundreds and hundreds of homebrews for the 2600. And if you emulate and you have a way of adding games to your emulator, this list will be a great list for you to have access to, so you don't want to miss that. Also, we have what's called the Retro Bliss Ninja Contest, and this is where we pick 4 games a month, and you guys compete for high scores. And you guys have been doing really well with this, and whoever gets the high score gets a Retro Bliss Ninja card like this and a Retro Bliss sticker like this in the mail. And the games for this month are Mario Brothers for the Atari 2600, Donkey Kong 3 for the NES, Space Panic for the ColecoVision, and Frogger, and this is the main version, the arcade version for Frogger. So the rules of the game are that you must play the versions of the games for the consoles that are listed here, but you can play them however you'd like. You can play them on the consoles themselves, but you can also emulate them. If you can emulate them in some way, I really don't care. But you must submit your pictures of your scores to me by the last day of the month, which is the 31st of October, to retroblissgaming@gmail.com, or you can submit your scores to me to the Discord, which there's a link in the description. And people are actually doing that prior. It's kind of you guys are kind of smack talking and comparing scores, and it's kind of a fun thing to do prior to the end of the month. But what I will do at the beginning of November is I'm going to show all of the scores and then announce the winners at the beginning of November, and then announce the new games for November at that time. All right, let's get to the game stream and then check the chat real quick. Guitar Rob was first in, and then Joel, my buddy Joel. Joel was one of my very, very first subscribers, and it's been 3 years. At the end of this month, which will be, man, in about a week, was around the time that I first started Retro Bliss Gaming, and he was one of my first subscribers. Can you believe that? Wow. BO is in the house. Glad to have you on, my friend. Operation Shutdown. Operation Shutdown said he wanted an Atari, but his dad thought that since Odyssey 2 had a keyboard on it, it wasn't a dumb machine like Atari. A lot of parents thought that. They thought it was more of an education tool. And that's what Odyssey, the Magnavox company was going for when they were marketing at the time. Casey Munchkin is a good game, Cannabis. You're right. It's not as good as Casey's Crazy Chase, though. I think I like that a lot better. All right, let's get to the game stream. Let me get set up here since I don't have a production team. See how we can do. Okay, so I'm a swarm of bees, and these are Beebots. And I have to swarm over these, and those are grave markers. So I have killed the Beebots, and I scored points. So now those are, oh no, I got killed. I have to kill the Beebots with the red and the blue, but those green swarms, I have to avoid. Now, full disclosure, I will be probably trying some. There's another game called oh crap. No, I've only got one little thing. See that little dot? That's all I got left. And I've got those red swarms on me. No, get away. Ah! I haven't played this game much, so we're going to see how well we do. Now the red Beebots move clockwise, and the blue Beebots move counterclockwise. Supposedly. Ah, get away. Did I get it? I got killed. Ah! So those are grave markers. Those are grave markers. I'm gonna turn down the sound just a little bit. Yeah, Joel, I can't believe it's been 3 years. Can you, man? Wow. Things have changed a lot in 3 years, man. My channel has changed. The way I do things and my production value has changed a whole lot. That's one thing I got to say for those of you guys who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, man. Yeah, if I have any advice to you, because I'm still learning. I've been doing it for 3 years and I'm still learning. Okay, but don't don't necessarily wait. Just if you have some content to get out there, just start doing it. You'll learn as you go along. You're going to put some bad stuff out there. You're just gonna. You'll just improve as you go along. You can delete your bad stuff. Um, just do it, man. You'll get a sub here, a sub there, and you'll get some dedicated people like Joel and Operation Shutdown and CK, and then you'll start getting some regular people uh, along the way, and make a lot of good friends like I have, and I have so many, so many. If I started naming everybody, I'd miss so many people. But I've had some subs for such a long time. Uh, and one reason why I'm still doing it is because of you guys. I mean, you don't even though I'm monetized, you don't make much. It's really not enough to cover what you're spending on it. You know, either the games that you're reviewing or the equipment that you're buying. And I'm not saying for you guys to contribute, because I'm not saying that, because I'm not asking for that. But what I am saying is that it's for the love of retro gaming and the love of the camaraderie and being with you guys. And so I appreciate that, and that's why I do it. So all right, let's go. Let's have some fun. Oh, I forgot. I have a charge thing that I can actually kill these things. I forgot I have a fire button on this thing. All right, let's go. See that red thing? I can actually fire it. See how I fired it? I can fire it. You can't kill the Beebots with it, but I think you can kill the swarms with it. Ah. I gotta try to get the red one. It's moving so fast. Dog, see how fast it was moving? Good. This game is relentless. One thing about these Gen 2 consoles is that because of the limitations of the systems, they had to come up with new game ideas. Even though games were ported to them, the game ports weren't always very good on them. And so, because of that, they had to find some games that would play nicely on them. And so, you get little gems like this. I think it's kind of cool. I really do. I think it's kind of cool to see little games like this. And like I said, we're gonna play another game here in a little bit, but we're gonna play this one for a little while. I kind of like this one. This is kind of cool. Uh, CK, I don't think having a 5200 was bad. The problem was the controller. And the problem was back then, excuse me, was getting the replacements or getting it fixed. That was the problem. It wasn't the system. The system was great. The games were good too. It was just that dumb controller. And to be honest with you, the analog controller on some games was actually superior for some games, but for some other games it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't supposed to be for that. So, I don't have a 5200 yet. I want to get one. That's on my to-do list, but when you're retired and you're on a fixed income, you can't do that. So, all right, let's go. All right, so I'm a swarm of bees. I got to get these bee bots. So if we don't have, oh dang it. If we can't get either Brian or Daryl on anytime real soon, in the next either this week or in the next couple weeks, this coming um, Tuesday, we're probably going to be talking about the Odyssey 2 on the podcast. No, no. Oh, I was right there, man. I thought I was going to get over 10,000. I think our friend from Taiwan is here. How you doing? Um, You know what I might have, Casey? I have to talk to him. I'm not sure. I know he's an Intellivision guy. I didn't know he was into the um, Odyssey 2 that much, but I'll talk to him if he is. Casey, oh, Casey's on here. Casey. Casey. Oh, okay. Casey, do you want to be on our podcast when we have it? If you do, you're in, bro. You're in. We'd love to have you. I know Casey has quite a vast collection of games. He's known as the Intellivision gamer. I wasn't aware that his Odyssey 2 collection was so good though. I'm actually emulating right now. I have a little bit of a collection of Odyssey 2 games. But I didn't get my Odyssey 2 until like, maybe about 4 months ago, something like that. So I only have about maybe 25 games. I have 25 games, but I haven't multi-cart. So I have ROMs on it. So I can play those, and I have some homebrew ROMs on it, but not many. So I'm working on it. Like I say, when you're on a fixed income, you have to pick and choose what you're going to do. So KC Munchkin, the Intellivision gamer. That's what CK said. All right, Casey says he's coming on. All right, I'll let you know when. I'm not sure. I haven't set in stone when the Odyssey 2, but I'm leaning towards this Tuesday. We haven't said for sure. All right, let's get to So have you played this game, and if so, what do you think? I've never played this game until today. So you have the Beebots, and you're a swarm of bees, and you have to sting the... you get off of me. Dang it. That was short-lived. Hey, Casey, send me a link, or can you email, or can you, I'm going to put my Facebook up temporarily, and you guys may hear a buzz here, but Facebook messaged me a link to your new channel, and I'll put it in the chat so guys can subscribe, okay? So Casey's, dang it. Casey has started a new channel for other retro stuff besides Intellivision, which I think is great because he does collect a lot of other things. I know at 2600, he loves the 2600. Ah, dang it. Oh, I was so close. You see that? But I had just the one little bee left. Okay, I was just checking to see if Casey had sent me anything yet. Okay. Okay, I got a message. All right. So, I just put a link. Hold on a minute. I'm putting it on there. I just put a link to Casey's new YouTube channel, The Retro Gamer. Y'all get on there and subscribe. He's got a great channel. He may be the new. He may be the new. Instead of the Intellivision Gamer, he may be called the Retro Gamer from now on. I may just start calling him that. All right. Although I don't know. I know Intellivision's kind of his first love, but oh, are you kidding me? It's kind of hard. Now, you guys cannot tell because on your screen, the what I don't know if you're watching on your phone or on your television or whatever, but it's the play area is taking up most of your screen. But I'm playing on a monitor, okay? And the emulator that I have, I cannot blow the screen up. And let's say my screen is like this, the play area that I'm playing is like this. It's very small and I cannot blow it up. There's a config file in there and there's a readme file that tells me how to increase the file in the emulator, and I cannot do it. I don't know how. It tells me how to do it and I change the config file and it will not change. Casey also sent some info, or somebody just sent me some info on the Odyssey 2. It's Odyssey 2 info page. So I just posted that as well. Reason I did that, you know what I need to do? Oh, wait a minute. Casey, you should be able to post your links. I just thought of that. You should have been able to do that. All right. Let's go. We got to try to get over 10,000. I'm on a mission now. Oh, no. Oh, dog. I keep forgetting about my dumb button. See those the red flashing squares? I have some kind of laser or something that I can shoot at the swarms. I keep forgetting about it. Ah. No. Ah, and I had the laser too. I'm gonna check out that website. There may be some Odyssey 2 homebrew ROM downloads I can check out there. Hey Casey, you're a moderator on this channel. You can post links. So feel free to do so. Don't feel like you have to send them to me. If you feel like it's something worthy of sharing, please do so. Okay, bro? You don't have to ask me. Just do it. No. No! Dog! Cool and Unusual Games. What's up, man? I'm new to it, so forgive me how bad I am, bro. This is new, but I'm fairly new to the Odyssey 2, but I love it, and I'm playing through an emulator also. And I was telling the guys, you guys can see, I don't know if whether you're watching on a phone or on a TV, I don't know, but you're seeing the screen, whatever the area of your screen, it's covering most of whatever screen you're watching. But I'm playing on a monitor, and my monitor is yay big, but the view area that I'm playing is kind of tiny, and I'm playing in an emulator, and I cannot increase the size of the emulator. I don't know how. So, but I can still play. I can still play. It's just that my eyes are not the greatest, but it's fun. This is a fun game. Killer Bee, man, this is awesome. I got to add this to my collection. I may have it. I don't know, because I bought some games in a lot, and I haven't really. I've been playing my games on a what's called a backbit. It's a multi-cart, and I have all my games on a ROM, and I just play my games on the multi-cart, so I don't really get them out of the cartridge. So I'm not exactly sure of every game that I have. All right, let's go. So you guys, thanks for subbing to Casey's new channel. Oh, get away. No. Where am I at? Okay. Where am I at? Ah, get away! Ah! Yeah, you can fire the beam. You can fire the beam. I either I forget or I don't do it at the right time. Okay. The way it works is you are a swarm of bees, and there are these Beebots. There are the red Beebots and the blue Beebots. The red Beebots move in a clockwise manner, and the blue Beebots move in a counterclockwise manner. And your job is to kill the Beebots by stinging them. When you sting them, a gray marker comes up, okay, and it acts as a kind of a barrier. All right. Well, if you wait too long to kill the Beebots, these other swarm of bees start coming out there to defend the Beebots, and you have to avoid them. And you have this beam of, I forget what's laser or whatever, that you can use. It recharges from time to time, but you have to know when to shoot it. The timing has to be good, and I'm just not. So let's go. Come on. Ah! I should have shot the beam right there. See, I didn't do it. Dog. All right, let's try again. No! Got this one little bee left. Dog. This game is, man, it's fast paced and crazy. Do you guys want me to continue on, or do you want me to show you another game? I was going to show you another game. It's kind of a frog game. Let me do it. Let me show you another game real quick. Another thing about this dumb emulator, it doesn't close very well. I think it's the version of Windows for some reason. It's called Frogger, but it's not Frogger. Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not. Not what I wanted to show you. What was the name of the program? I had it. What was the name of it? I forgot the name of it. Dang it. I forgot the name of it, guys. This game has a version of Popeye, but it is horrible. I'll just go ahead and show you the regular frog. Oh, is it Flipper? No, it's not Flipper. Let's show you regular Frogger. You know what? Let's that's the PAL version. I got the wrong one. Give me just a moment. I apologize. Like I say, this emulator is horrible. You can't just back out of it and then start a new game. You have to close it, but when you close it, a window window pops up and it's like, do you really want to close this? It's doing the same thing. What was that? Oh, I see. Now you got to go to another area, see? This is different. Because of the limitations of the system, they couldn't put it all on one screen. What? I jumped on it. No, I didn't jump that way. I've never played this version of Frogger. Dog. Dog on it. I'm not doing good. What am I doing? What happened? I'm wondering if this is just a concept game or something, because... No! No! One too many times. What am I doing? The control's not good. This is dumb. It's not like a real game of Frogger at all. I give it an A for effort, I guess, but all right, what time is it? We got some time. Let's try another game. Give me a moment. O2EM is not responding. Do you want to close the program? Yes. Stupid. This game does not have center fire. Atlantis for the Odyssey 2. No center gun at all. Uh-oh. Game over. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for our Odyssey 2 day. That was a lot of fun, guys. And like I said, we are going to have our podcast. I believe we are going to right now. I don't want to make 100% commitment, but I'm leaning strongly our podcast Tuesday, Retro Bliss Rewind Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think we're going to be talking about the Odyssey 2. And leading up to it, we may be just playing a number of Odyssey 2 games. So, Odyssey 2 is awesome. I like it. Yeah, like I said, I just got one recently here in the last few months. And I love it. It's great. It's awesome. So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. If you're new to the channel, we invite you to subscribe, turn on your notifications, help us out a bunch. So with that, you guys have an awesome day. We'll see you next time on Retro Bliss Gaming. I'm out. Bye-bye.